After a few days, I'm going to UK to study in college, so I can't bring my 3D printer with me. So I better make a video about it before I can't. I bought my 3D printer 6 years ago for about mm, for about 120 US dollars in China, in China's currency, which is not expensive at all. It is a Delta printer, and I assembled it myself, and it came in pieces um, out of the box. So this is my 3D printer. It is a Triangle Delta 3D printer. And this is the glass plate, which 3D printing can be done on here. The extruder, which feeds the nozzle with filament, and this is the screen. You can plug a SD card with what you want to print, and you can select the file here. This is a toolbox which I put the stuff when I need when I'm 3D printing inside here, like this SD card reader, or this glue stick for adhesion of the first layer, and this sandpaper box, sandpaper cube, and I also have markers which I can use to color the 3D printer, and some spare parts inside, as you can see. This box is pretty convenient because it doesn't fall off and it sits on the 3D printer pretty well. You know, this printer, the most special thing about this printer is that it is not how it was when I first bought it, because I have made lots of upgrades to make this printer better. Okay, the first upgrade I think it's pretty cool, is this probe used for auto bed leveling. I actually designed and make this myself. There's a magnet on the top, and this can just snap onto it, and the nozzle is in touch with the top, so this is pretty stable. So that as this thing touches the glass plate, this button is activated, and a signal is sent through the wire into the computer inside. I also changed the tube, which works really well. The original tube was just cheap tube, but this is the best tube you can buy for a 3D printer. It's really expensive. Then I have this signal smoother for my extruder stepper motor. It gets really hot when I'm 3D printing. However, I don't seem to think it has a big impact on the quality of my prints. Under this glass plate is this Tri-Gorilla 3D printing motherboard. This is the upgrade I have made. I designed and 3D printed myself, actually with this printer. so the printer upgrades itself. Pretty interesting. This is for cooling the stepper motor drivers, and as you can see, I have a black one and 3 white ones. So these are actually a lot better than the black one because they are more quieter and they are more accurate. But they get a lot hotter, so I had to make a cooling duct myself. So this upgrade needs to be compatible with the code inside. That's why I also need to change the firmware of the printer. It used to be Marlin 1.0, and I upgraded to Marlin 2.0, and it was a very tedious process because there was little instruction online how to upgrade the firmware. Oh, this is some magnet balls and a badge from the FRC competition I've been to. I just put it on here because yeah, it's always been this way. This printer is still working after 6 years, and it's pretty good. I hope when I come back from college, this thing doesn't broke because of dust and humidity. And yeah, I left my printer.